Welcome to Little English Studio, where we tell the world's great stories of civilizations, cultures, and dreams in clear and beautiful English. Today we travel to East Asia, to the Korean peninsula, where long before the modern cities of Seoul and Busan rose to life, there once flourished a powerful and graceful kingdom. It was a land of scholars and warriors, artists and dreamers, a kingdom whose spirit shaped the culture of Korea, Japan, and all of East Asia. This is the story of Baekje, the lost kingdom of Korea. More than 2,000 years ago, as small tribes began to form early states across the Korean peninsula, one of them rose near the Han River basin in what is now Seoul. That small confederation would grow into a mighty kingdom known as Baekje. According to legend, it was founded in 18 BCE by Onjo, the son of King Dongmyeong, founder of Goguryeo, one of the other great Korean kingdoms. The name Baekje is often translated as 100 tribes or many peoples, a fitting name for a kingdom born from unity and diversity. It became one of Korea's three kingdoms, alongside Goguryeo in the north and Silla in the southeast. From its earliest days, Baekje was known for its elegance, diplomacy, and its deep love for learning and beauty. The kingdom's early capital was Wuryeseong, located near today's Seoul. From there, Baekje controlled the fertile lands along the Han River, trading with China and the emerging states of Japan. It was a bridge of cultures, the heart of exchange in Northeast Asia. As Baekje grew stronger, it moved its capital southward, first to Ungjin, Gongju, and later to Sabai Bayo. These cities became the center of a brilliant civilization, graceful, artistic, and deeply spiritual. Baekje's architecture reflected its soul. Elegant roofs curved like waves, stone pagodas balanced in perfect symmetry, and royal tombs adorned with delicate carvings. During this period, Baekje became known for its refined art, advanced craftsmanship, and the gentle harmony in everything it created. The people of Baekje loved poetry and music. Their pottery, especially Baekje celadon, glowed with soft green hues that seemed to capture the morning mist of the Korean hills. But perhaps Baekje's greatest legacy was its role in spreading Buddhism. In the 4th century, Baekje officially adopted Buddhism as the state religion, building temples and pagodas that became centers of learning and meditation. Monks from Baekje traveled to China and brought back sacred texts, art styles, and philosophical ideas. And from Baekje, Buddhism would later spread to Japan, along with writing, architecture, and culture. It is said that Baekje monks and artisans crossed the sea to Japan, bringing not only the teachings of the Buddha, but also the seeds of art and technology that helped shape Asuka period Japan. Because of this, Japanese chronicles remember Baekje with deep respect, calling it the teacher kingdom. The final capital, Sabai, built in 538 CE, was one of the most sophisticated cities of its time. It was planned carefully, with straight roads, stone bridges, and a palace that reflected balance and grace. From the royal palace on the hill, one could see the Jiam River winding through green valleys, a view that inspired both poetry and prayer. In the heart of Sabai stood Gyeongnamsa Temple, with its famous 5-story stone pagoda still standing today after more than 1,400 years. The pagoda is not just a monument, it's a message from the past, a reminder of how beauty and faith once lived side by side in Baekje. Its simplicity, symmetry, and calm reflect the Baekje spirit, soft yet strong, quiet yet enduring. Sabai was also a city of scholars. Confucian and Buddhist ideas were both studied there. Artisans crafted gold crowns, jade ornaments, and lacquered boxes that glowed like sunlight. The Baekje smile, seen in statues of Buddha and bodhisattvas, became famous, gentle, peaceful, and full of life. Even today, Koreans recognize that smile as a symbol of kindness and inner calm, but peace is never eternal. In the 6th century, Baekje began to face challenges. Its northern rival Goguryeo oppressed from above, while Silla, once an ally, grew stronger in the southeast. The balance of the peninsula began to shift. As Baekje lost control of the Han River region, its power weakened. Yet even in decline, the kingdom did not lose its elegance or spirit. In 660 CE, after centuries of war and diplomacy, Baekje fell. The allied forces of Silla and the Tang dynasty of China launched a massive invasion. King Ueja, the last ruler of Baekje, watched his kingdom collapse. Palaces burned, temples crumbled, and the proud city of Sabai was silenced by war. Some say that as the flames rose, monks continued chanting prayers, their voices mingling with the wind, refusing to let Baekje's spirit die. Even after the fall, many Baekje people fled across the sea to Japan, carrying their skills and traditions with them. There, their descendants helped build temples, sculptures, and music that would define Japanese culture for centuries. In this way, Baekje never truly disappeared. It became a whisper that lived on in art, faith, and memory. Today, the ancient cities of Gwangju and Baekje, once the hearts of Baekje, are peaceful towns surrounded by rice fields and gentle hills. Visitors can walk among the ruins of Gongsanseong Fortress, where the wind still hums through the stones, or explore Busasanseong, the fortress on the hill that overlooks the river where, according to legend, Baekje maidens leapt to their deaths rather than surrender. The Baekje historic areas, including these ancient sites, were declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015. They stand as living witnesses to a kingdom that was both strong and beautiful, a civilization that valued art as much as power, and peace as much as faith. When you walk through Baekje today, you might see children playing beside lotus ponds and hear the sound of temple bells from far away. In those moments it feels as though Baekje still breathes beneath the soil, patient, quiet, eternal. Baekje's legacy is not measured in conquests, but in culture. It taught that true greatness lies in harmony, between power and wisdom, faith and art, heart and mind. Its kings were known for diplomacy rather than domination. Its artists were known for grace rather than grandeur. In a world often ruled by war, Baekje was ruled by beauty. Modern Koreans still trace much of their cultural identity, in art, design, and even language, back to Baekje's soft elegance. It is said that while Goguryeo gave Korea its strength, and Silla gave it unification, Baekje gave it its soul. More than 1,300 years have passed since Baekje fell, yet its name still shines in poems, songs, and festivals. Every year in Baekje, the Baekje Cultural Festival celebrates the kingdom's heritage with traditional dance, costumes, and lanterns that light up the night sky. When the lanterns rise above the river, glowing like stars reborn, it feels as if the spirits of Baekje are returning, proud, peaceful, and smiling that soft Baekje smile. The kingdom that vanished in fire now lives again in light. And maybe that is the truest power of Baekje, to remind us that even when kingdoms fall, beauty endures. Even when time moves on, the spirit of harmony remains. And that was the story of Baekje, the lost kingdom of Korea, a place where art met faith, where wisdom met compassion, and where beauty was considered a way of life. Thank you for listening to Little English Studio. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stories from the world's ancient civilizations, told in clear, simple, and beautiful English. See you in the next episode, and remember, cultures may fade, but their light never truly dies.